Have you tried Bookbub or any of the related promos that are, of course, much smaller than Bookbub?
Yeah. I mean, BookBub, they're again, I mean, as far as promos go, probably the 600-pound gorilla in the room. They've probably, okay, they used to be. I think maybe now they're the 400-pound gorilla.
Okay.
They're still huge, but they've been around long enough. I don't know if they have quite the same bang that they did. They're if you can get in on one of their deals of the day promos, or whether it's freebie or 99 cents, you're going to do well. I know some people who do well with their paid ads. I've never been able to make their paid ads work for me. They've always been pretty much just a money graveyard.
And for those unfamiliar with BookBub, when you're applying for BookBub, you're basically applying for a recommendation. The ad piece is down at the bottom of the email, which, if you would, describe how BookBub works a little bit.
Okay. So there's two aspects to BookBub. There's one which is with their pay per click or their paid per performance ads. Those are kind of open to anybody. Obviously there's rules and such, but you go in there, you create an ad. They'll help you along the way. You give them a graphic, whatnot. You decide how much your budget is, how much you want to spend on it. You pick your targets and you send it out, and you hope it works. And if it doesn't, you come back, you test it, you tweak it, and see how it goes. That anybody can do. Any author can apply for a featured promotion. Those are the expensive ones where people are paying I don't know, $400, $500, $600 for for a one shot deal, and that's where essentially you kind of you are the feature on that email that they send to their genre. So that's the kind of ad where you send it if you get a promotion. That's where you can see your book shoot up to the top 100 on Amazon. That said, BookBub definitely seems to favor some authors over others, some genres over others. I've gotten it a couple times, but it's been a couple years since I've been able to. And I think they also favor wide books as opposed to Kindle Unlimited. So it's been a couple years since I've managed to get one. I still apply every once in a while, but they're not a big part of my advertising strategy. They're kind of one of those, if I get it, hey, that's great. Let me push a bunch of stuff towards it. But if not, instead, if I'm going to do a launch, or if I am going to do my rare sale, I look at some of the smaller but still significant players out there, like e-reader News Today, Book Barbarian, Library Thing, Robbins Reads, Free Bookski. These are all reasonably priced. They're not going to catapult your book up into that top 100, but each of them are going to usually be good for for a certain number of sales, a certain number of downloads, and if you stack them together, you can really move the needle.
Okay. Let's see. Let me ask you. Oh, have you tried Rafflecopter or any of the related services, if indeed there are some? I'm only familiar with Rafflecopter.
One thing I like if I'm doing a raffle is I do like putting it in the hands of a third party, and the reason for that is I used to be in charge of the online raffles, giveaways, or whatnot at some of the corporate places I used to work at, and it is very, very easy to run afoul of the law with that, and a lot of authors don't realize that there's a very thin line between a giveaway and what's known as an illegal lottery, and 99.99% of the time, if you screw up, nobody's really going to notice. But it's one of those cases where if you ever do get caught and some state's attorney general decides to make an example out of you, they are going to come down like the wrath of God, and they are going to utterly destroy you.
Okay.
So as a result,
go ahead.
So as a result, one, it behooves any business person out there to read up on what constitutes an illegal lottery. And two, if you are going to be running some sort of giveaway where there's signups and such, I would say, use a third party like Rafflecopter, where you're kind of putting the legal burden on them.
Okay. Are there some others beside Rafflecopter? It's the only one I've heard of.
Yeah, I think there are, but they're kind of the go-to name in the industry, so nothing really is coming to mind.
I went to their website and, just after somebody had talked about it on an interview, and I learned that, of course, you can put in what it is you're giving away. You can assign points for different actions. You have them, post on YouTube or on Twitter or something, or sign up for your mailing list. And then after the contest period is over, you go in and press a button, and they automatically generate a winner for you. Which is, I thought, extremely convenient. It did not occur to me that it would save you a lawsuit.
Oh, yeah. I mean, well, and that's the thing. It's, with regards to illegal lotteries, almost a lot of things run afoul of that. Like any author who tries to do one of those things where, like, hey, buy my book and you'll get a chance to enter. You can't do that. That's illegal.
Yeah.
If you have them do anything that goes above and beyond, so for example, like telling people, okay, hey, if you share this, that's great. Telling people, hey, if you write like a whole blog post about my stuff, you'll get like double entries. Again, you're crossing that line to illegal lottery.
Okay, yeah. That's really the only piece of information I've known for, I guess maybe decades. Because always on TV, somebody'd say, oh, join, get entered our contest. No purchase necessary to apply or to join.
Yeah, there's a reason for that.
Okay. Let's see.
I was going to say, if you want to give a corporate lawyer, a headache, tell them that you're going to run a contest and they need to write the legalese.